Okay, Ukraine too must take a little part in just a continuation. So what I wanted to say, besides, again, taking time to study some history and look where the oil and the money and all this is, and who is involved, what tail's wagging the dog, is this. So now why or what, like what in the hell could this be good to the United States for? Again, globalization. Do you want this great reset in this new world order? It's not a conspiracy. It's not fake. Everybody says it. Right? It's on their own websites. They're just plain right out and say it all along right now. Do you want, again, look what's happening in Canada, 100% tyranny. That's all that is. Tyranny. Period. Australia. Tyranny. Period. By the way, now everybody's rooting for the people in Ukraine, which I do too, right? I mean, good for them for fighting. But watch the politicians in these movies and these actors and all these people. Yay, how they're doing. But why are they able to do it? What are they able to do it for? Because they have guns and weapons. The president passed them out to 18 to whatever. And now all these liberal politicians and actors and whoever else who used to always hate everything, yay, oh awesome, because they have guns. It's called the Second Amendment in the United States. They took them from the people in Australia. Look where they're at right now, right? Australia was a penal colony. Originally, that's how the country even started. It was a penal colony where the Brits shipped the people they didn't want there, right? And so now they took their weapons a long time ago. Look what happened to them. They get run over. In Canada, literally run over by horses and stuff here recently, right? I'm sure you've seen it, right? Lady in a wheelchair protesting peacefully, actually calling for peace. It's a horse. Horses trampled her because of the emergency, whatever, the Order Act, whatever it's called, with Trudeau, that weakling of a human being. So, that's going on. So, I mean, the bravery and stuff with Ukrainian people doing that. It's just the irony of it, right? The cowardice, the hypocrisy is a better word. So, but once again, the EU, right, or former EU, Europe, they wanted, right, do want these super powerful elites, again, the United States of Europe. Now, being the United States of Europe means they want more and more power, okay? And once again, you look at a big old map. You used to have them in school. Maybe you might have one at your house. If not, do an internet search. And look at the big map, the big picture, property, right? Property and control, and where strategic interests are. So you have globalization, right? Which is causing all this control. Globalization and rule. Everybody, talks about Europe all the time. Yeah, have you been to Europe? Have you been to Europe? I don't mean like on a vacation to your typical vacation spot, like what most people do. I mean, have you really been to Europe and hung out and seen the country and talked to the people and experienced what? Yeah, there's some good places over there, but a lot of it's a shithole too, right? And talk about cost and all this other stuff. Who's truly broke and has no money whatsoever? That's a huge truth in it. If not, go figure out, go live there for a few months. Not vacation, go live there for a few months and figure it out on your own. So, but the entire process of globalization and having this new world order and control over everyone instead of individuality and separation. You can get along with people. Once again, you don't share your house with somebody or your yard maybe you do. But I'm talking like all the time, your neighborhood, all you guys just go in each other's houses and in and out. Now, is that maybe a little bit of extreme of a analogy, but a comparison? Maybe. But that's the way these people think. You want one person, right? One government, these super elites that are over it, and here's your rules. But your rules can be this, though. No guns, right? None of this, and you're all happy and you're all good as long as we say so. But they just do it in a kinder way. Oh, but that's like communism. Okay. Guess what? Yep, probably is. But just because they're nice about it and they still give you some things and let you live a certain way, people are like, oh, that's okay. No, it's not. So, with a country who is going, no, we're not going to let this happen. We are going to take control, and I am going to be able to feed my own country and my own people. And, we're not going to let this entire dominance of NATO and whatever take place here. Now, for those who've been in the military and the government and all this other kind of stuff, NATO is pretty much, I don't have good things to say about it. I don't think most of those who have dealt with it or understand it or whatever else is either. Even the creation, right? What it was created for. It's fine to be a separate country. You can still deal with everybody else. So again, back to your neighbors. You live in your own house, but you can be neighborly all the time. Trade, swap, give each other jobs, whatever it might be. All that can still occur. That's the world, and the world is one big neighborhood, in essence. Same thing. So, besides that, right, the globalization, right, and the overpowering of NATO and certain elites, United States of Europe, what would that do to the United States, right, when it comes to power and economics? That's on that side of it. Fighting and all this stuff's horrible, right? But sometimes that's just what it takes, if you force people into that situation, instead of allowing true negotiations to go on and go, this is all we want. Don't take one more step forward. Let these people decide what they want to. Quit putting your puppets in there, right? Quit causing this to happen. Okay, you can keep doing it. Now I got to make some steps. Again, I'm not pro-Russian defense, but I'm pro-truth, and I'm pro-logic, and I'm anti-falsehood, right? Or manipulation, a piece of the truth that makes you think certain things, and it's manipulation. Once again, look at him walking around in his vest. Look at that. He might do it. The dude might sleep in the damn thing. But the picture that they show wasn't even from now. It's from 2021, right? Well over a year or something ago when it happened. And some other parts too, right? Now, when it comes to the U.S., and people seeing what's going on, that's again how it benefits the world as well, is that the U.S. can go, yeah, you know what? Why don't we depend on our own resources? We have them. We have everything we need. We have oil, right? We have natural gas. We have all of that. We got water on this side. We got water on that side. Land here, land down below. We can trade and swap. We can move boats, right? We do all these things. Provide to other countries as well, instead of having to use their resources. We're even buying oil from Iran, of all places. It's a terrorist country, right? Isn't on a list. Is it on a list? Is it not on a list? Is it convenient for it to be on a list now? And honestly, where to get oil from them? What? Are you kidding me? Create these things, right? We let corruption and power and greed create these things. And it's not answered honestly and truthful, right? Which it should be. And that's how people suffer, right? Doesn't matter how great and beautiful Venezuela. Look at it, right? Look at it. It has all these resources in the world, all these great things that can happen to it. But yeah, the guy there decides to be a complete buffoon, right? The leader of the country. And probably there are some manipulations from big corporations too over the oil and such. But that's a different topic. On this one here, what's going on again, just from what I see, is that I hope people wise up, right? Again, that the truth should just be told instead of your posts and your things that you look at and the flags that you fly and whatever it is, right? Make sure you do a hell of a lot of research first and have some knowledge and pay attention, and probably the most, seek truth and don't follow false leads, allegations, and listen to the people who spin it, who spin the truth, right? Which again is not the truth, but spin the stories and manipulate. I'm tired of that. I'm super tired of that. I get it. You may not be able to help it. You just want to flip on that TV or whatever, read a story and go, that's the truth. We should believe. I shouldn't have believed this person. But it's not. Unfortunately, it's not. And they want to manipulate because they're owned by this company, this corporation. And this one's owned by this one. This one's owned by this one. Or they're all owned by the same, which is only about 6 of them in the entire world, believe it or not. Yep. Only about 6 in the entire world. And on all of them. If that. Okay? It's not hard to figure that out either. So, that's what I have to say about this, Ukraine. I'm not going to say any more unless some big stuff comes up. I hate it for the people. I hate it for any of the people who aren't some of these powerful elites who benefit from it. And will continue to benefit from it. And will always benefit from it. Because we allow it and we don't understand and keep seeking what the truth is. And that is paramount. Paramount that people do so. Thank goodness there are some out there who continue to seek it and fight for it and want it and will put it out there. Might suffer for it. Yep. Absolutely. I know what that's like. Tell the truth and you suffer for it personally. It sucks. It sucks. And sometimes it makes you wonder, you go, what in the hell am I even saying this for? What did I do it for? What did I get the truth for? All I did was suffer for it. But I don't know. I think there's something inside of some people that it's just something you cannot help, right? It's what you give, and if nothing else, you get integrity. And if that's what you die with, then okay. Maybe that means a lot. So do that. I hope that you will, and maybe some of this at least will provoke some thought in how you perceive and look for things. Cool? Yeah, you goddamn right. Truth and integrity is always cool.